When I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, I was completely overwhelmed. I felt so alone and isolated. I then went on to hear, though, that I'd ruined my life and that my life would amount to nothing by being pregnant at the age of 16. I was so determined to not let those words define my future. I grew up in a very dysfunctional home, and I knew something wasn't quite right. I didn't have those support networks around me and found myself in a very unhealthy relationship. I had a vision of what my future looked like. I was going to graduate from high school and go on to university, but I didn't imagine that it included having a child at 16. I didn't know who to turn to, I didn't know where to go, and I was being bombarded with such negative comments. I really needed somebody to stand beside me and be that cheerleader, and I just wanted to prove not only to myself but to those around me that I actually hadn't ruined my life and that my life wasn't over. I didn't have a part-time job, and I was really struggling to purchase those newborn essentials for my daughter. When one day a friend of mine turned up to my place with a basket full of newborn essentials, I was so blown away by the generosity that I knew one day I wanted to return that generosity that had been shown to me. In 2015, I started gifting brand new newborn essentials to teenage and young mums who were struggling to purchase those essentials for their newborn baby. It was here that I started A Brave Life. A Brave Life is a not-for-profit organisation that equips and empowers vulnerable young mothers who are facing a broad range of challenges such as domestic violence, homelessness, poverty, family and relationship breakdowns, and mental health issues. I get to work with some of the most vulnerable and teenage young mothers within our community by equipping and empowering them to see that they have the practical and educational support that they need. Our programs include our Baby Bundle program, where we partner with maternity social workers, young parent programs and community centres right across southeast Queensland so that a young mum-to-be has all those immediate essentials that she needs. Being a teenage mum and being at high school and struggling to buy those essentials I needed for my daughter, and just working as a midwife and seeing young mums turn up to hospital without those essentials, I just thought we have to do better. As a community, we can do better, and just use my story to inspire and encourage others. I'm on a mission to break down that stigma and judgment that stops a vulnerable young mother from accessing those resources that she needs. I want to be able to create change so that a young mother doesn't have to experience what I did, that she doesn't feel alone, that she's not facing that stigma and judgment, that she doesn't have to strive to prove that she's worthy enough to be a mother, to tell her that her life's not over, that she too can go on and pursue her dreams and goals. I know that what I went through is just going to make a big difference and a change in the life of other young mums.